welcome to my channel. Today we're going to have a little planner chat. If you are new around here, my name is May. I make videos about all kinds of things, and I love to share about my planners and organization, productivity, and how I get things done in life and in business. So if you are new, I hope that you will subscribe. And if you are a longtime member of my community, thank you so much for your support and welcome back. All right, I wanted to chat with you guys today about my 2021 planner. So I very recently shared that I am planning to use the Hobonichi Techo Cousin as my planner for 2021. This is brand new to me. I have never used a Hobonichi before, and just kind of fell down the rabbit hole of Hobonichi videos and was just really inspired and excited to be planning in this for 2021. I'm kind of getting back into my planners again. I've always been a planner girl, have always used a paper planner, but as I've said many times before, I kind of have seasons of planning. So sometimes I'm just very, very functional. Sometimes I like to have a little more decoration. I always journal. In fact, I'm going to have a video coming up about journaling and vision casting and scripting for productivity and goal setting. So that's always been a part of my planner routine and my system. But I do change the planners that I use and the way that I use them. And right now I've just been really inspired and motivated by using planners again and kind of decorating a little bit more. And that's kind of what I'm feeling right now. So I was excited to get the Hobonichi. I shared with you guys in that recent video that I kind of did a haul because I wasn't sure if I wanted to use the Avec or just the one book. So that introduction is all to say that I'm kind of now having second thoughts and a few reservations about using the Hobonichi. So I thought, let me get on here and chat with you guys. I hope that you will leave me some comments and let me know kind of your thoughts and feedback as I share some of the pros and cons of the Hobonichi and kind of what my thoughts were. And then you guys let me know, help me decide, should I stick with it for 2021 or should I maybe go a different route? So let me start out by sharing the things that I love and that I am most excited about. Now, like I said, I have never actually been in this book or worked or used this book, so I can't say from experience, but I can just share the things that I have seen other people doing and the videos that I've watched that have been really inspiring for me. So I would say the number one thing that I am excited about with the Hobonichi is the setup. I love that it has this monthly view. Then it also has the weeks and then the days. This is really, really appealing to me. I plan to use the month for an editorial calendar for social media. I also really love the idea of using this as one highlight per day. I'm thinking that I probably won't do that just because, as I'll share with you guys later, I plan to use the daily pages as a memory keeper or journal. So most likely the month will be used as an editorial calendar and also to highlight just really important things that I might need to look back on. For example, a few months ago, someone hit my car and I needed to take it in to the body shop. So I put that on my monthly calendar because that's kind of just a one-off thing that is important in case I do need to discuss with the dealership or the financial services there's ever any concern. I can very quickly look back and find that date as opposed to kind of searching for it in the weekly. So those kinds of things I might put on the monthly, but for the most part, it's an editorial calendar. So I'm super excited about that. And then the weekly I plan to use as a meal planner. So I will plan out my meals for the week. And then also just as a running to-do list, I may also do a few like appointments here or there maybe decorate these pages, maybe a little bit of memory keeping, and also maybe a tracker down the side. I've seen a lot of fun videos with the trackers down the side. So I think the weekly will be very useful and functional for me. And then the daily pages I plan to use solely as a memory keeper or journal. Should I tell you guys, I ordered a Canon Ivy. I'm going to do a whole video on it, but I love that thing. I shared a little sneak peek in my stories, but basically it's a very portable little printer that prints little stickers of your pictures. Anything that's on your phone, you can just Bluetooth it on over and it'll print it. So I love the idea of printing out little pictures and just kind of memory keeping and journaling about the day. Again, I do have a separate journal where I do scripting and vision casting and setting goals and intentions. So that's a different book for me, but I like a little bit of journaling in here as well. So I'm really, really excited about the setup of the Hobonichi. I think that is a definite pro for me. And then another thing that I love is this cover that I got for the Hobonichi. So I recently discovered this Moterm brand on Amazon. Just by accident, I was looking for a cover for my Hobonichi and found these, and I'm obsessed. I love this brand. This is the first one that I got. I have now ordered a gray pebble leather cover as well in the same size. I'm just waiting for that to come back in stock so they'll ship it to me. And then I also have ordered, should I tell you guys this too? Another surprise that I'm going to make a video about, but I also ordered a leather, pebble leather traveler's notebook from this same brand. So I'm thrilled. I really, really love these covers. So this one came with a notebook inside already. It is genuine leather. At first, I didn't think it was real leather because the price is so affordable. But when I went back to order the second one, I realized it's real leather. So it has these beautiful pockets. I keep this little menu planner in here. And I have a video talking all about this and how it fits into my setup right now. But if you guys want, I can do a full review on just this as well. Maybe I'll wait until I get the gray leather and then the traveler's notebook as well, and I can show you guys all of them. But it also has this secretarial pocket up here. It's a phenomenal cover. Has a pen loop. And then, like I said, it came with this notebook. So right now, because I haven't fully moved into the Hobonichi, this is a 2021 planner, I'm using this just with the notebook as kind of like a bullet journal. And because I'm loving this so much, I decided to order the gray one to then be the cover for my Hobonichi. So these covers are also a pro in my book as far as the Hobonichi is concerned. I was having a hard time finding covers that I like. If you check out my Hobonichi haul video, I actually originally ordered the Hobonichi with the cover like from Hobonichi. It was a bundle altogether, and I didn't like that cover because it was vinyl and the inside was a light blue color. I just wasn't a fan. So this is much more my style. I love this aesthetic, and it's just so soft and buttery, and I love it. So these notebook covers are another thing that I love about the Hobonichi. Now, let's talk about the things that I'm not a huge fan of. So I originally got the Techo Cousin. I love this size. I guess I should say that's another love. I really, really like this size. And I loved that it was all in one book. The whole year's in one book. And I love this color. It's a really pretty, like creamy color. I'm looking in the camera. I don't think it's coming up on video as well, but it's a really beautiful cover. So I was excited about that. And that was my plan, was to use just the one book. I did also order the Avec, which is basically just the Cousin split into two books. And I'm not a huge fan of these colors on the covers, but I do plan on covering this entire book in like a plastic cover. Actually, I have it right here on my desk. So just a plastic cover and kind of making a collage So I'll be covering both of these. So the color is not like a huge problem. My issue is that a lot of you have been giving me feedback that this book, the one that's just one, is going to get too big and bulky by the end of the year. If I want to do even just minimal decorations, I had a few comments that said it's going to get so chunky that I'm going to have a hard time keeping it in this cover, which actually, let me show you guys how that even looks. It's hard to put the one book in this cover. So this is a con for me that I'm gonna have a hard time. Okay, hold on, let me slip this in here. Okay, here we go. So here it is in here. It's pretty chunky. I mean, I can fit it in here, but there's not a ton of room. And so a few of you had said that even if I put minimal decorations, just like a few pages have washi, or I, just got this Canon Ivy, I want to print pictures and put pictures in here, the book's going to get really thick. So I'm going to have a hard time using the one planner and making it fit. I'm going to have to use the Avec. That's the 2 books split up. And I just really don't want to do that. I really don't want 2 books for the year. So that's kind of a con for me, 1 point in the negative column. I'm not really sure about that, but that's something that's kind of given me reservations. Another big thing for me is the paper. You guys, I'm just not sure about this paper. I know a lot of you love it. I have watched a ton of videos, and I've seen people decorate and write on this paper. So I know that it's possible, and I know that you guys I feel like I've even seen people like painting on these. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you can do that. I think this paper accepts different mediums, and I can't even remember what it's called now, but you guys have told me in videos that I've seen, have told me the name of this paper. I know it's a really special kind of paper, but it's just so thin. I don't know how I feel about it. And I'm going to have to like research. I feel like I'm going to have a special pen to write on this, and I don't know. I have some reservations about the paper, so would still love your feedback. You guys, please let me know what you think. If you're a Hobonichi user, what have you thought about this paper? How has it held up for you? I don't plan on decorating every day by any means, but I do want to be able to throw some washi on here every once in a while, and do that kind of freely. I don't want to have to worry about it too much. I really, in the past few years, have been in this mindset of, I want to use my planners. I want to use my pretty stickers. I want to be in them. I don't want to worry too much about my planners. So, I want to make sure that this paper is going to hold up. So please let me know about that. And then the final, like, kind of issue that I'm having is that the pages just have a lot of stuff on them. It's not that the writing's in Japanese. That's not the issue. The issue is there's just a lot of writing, and there's just a lot of stuff on here. So, there's the 3 for the month, there's the 2 for the day, there's a Tuesday, there's the moon cycle, there's like all these numbers right here, there's a grid, there's check boxes up here, and then there's quotes down here, there's a calendar, and then these numbers on the sides, like every month has a different color and number. So there's a lot going on the page. Now, again, I've seen so many videos where people have really transformed these pages and made them to be really beautiful with decorations and essentially just like covered up a lot of the writing. So I know that it's possible, but it also looks like a lot of work, to be quite frank. And I want to be able to enjoy my planner without having to change it too much. That's a lot of the reason why I love that Amazon planner that I shared with you guys last year. I have ordered it again for 2021, and I think no matter what I decide on the Hobonichi, or if I go with another system, I will keep that Amazon planner because I love it. I will link the review video in the description box below for you guys because it's phenomenal. I love that planner. A lot of the reason that I love it is because it's very minimal and clean, and there's not a lot going on the pages. So I don't have to kind of fight against the pages. There's not a lot for me to cover up. And I feel like this Hobonichi has a lot going on. So and there these colors, I'm just not a fan of colors. So I would love to know, those of you that do decorate in your Hobonichi, here are the weekly pages. You can see everything that's written here. You know, it says the 51st week, 2021. This is the month. There's a calendar here. It is a grid, the dates at the top, and then there's colored here for Sunday. Saturday is a different color. So again, a lot going on. So I'd love to hear from you guys that are using the Hobonichi. What do you think? Is it easy for you to cover things up? Yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. So that's where I am right now, you guys. I'm still really excited about the Hobonichi, and I still really do want to use it. So I wanted to chat with you guys and get your feedback. I'd love to hear from you. Please let me know your pros and cons of Hobonichi. If you are a current user, what you love about it. If you stopped using it, what made you stop using it. If you have any fixes for some of these cons that I talked about. Yeah, just let me know your thoughts. I'd love feedback from you guys. As always, thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video. I liked having this little chat, even though it wasn't live, but I hope we can continue the conversation down in the comments. So please give this video a thumbs up and make sure that you're subscribed, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye.